Well, you know, for Deoxys, he got 4th at EVO, he got 9th at CEO. On the online competition, he got 5th. Somebody he won Dreamhack Dallas, he won Texas Showdown. He's already had a good year.
Success, yes.
He's already had a good year. But this is first time he's been winner's side of top 8 here.
And here we go into the match. Gunshow, Jax, Deoxys, Geras. Game number 1, top 8 begins with a swing of the hammer at Deoxys. Look for the short hop, trying to show Gunshow the tricks up his sleeve early on. The full screen we have seen Gunshow utilize fantastic movement of Jax, the wave dashes, the great zoning. David, it is all on display.
It's been so cool to watch the movement out of this Jax, yeah, 100%.
Ooh.
Trying to battle, that's something you'll see often out of Deoxys. He tries to steal those turns with the fast down one, mission accomplished.
And you know what the thing that he does best that sets that up is that he really makes you afraid to press a button right there.
Woo!
He's got that flawless block locked and loaded, gets Gunshow off the defensive bar early, trying to get on the offensive, but swinging out of this corner is Gunshow. Says,
Oh yeah, okay, he did complete it. Properly fuzzying things there, nice. Gets the grab. Those hands aren't hot enough. I need hotter hands.
Hotter hands only makes this character more dangerous.
Woo!
Beautiful swing there, and Gunshow gonna take round number 1 here. And we are here at full screen where Deoxys' only threat is gonna be that sand trap. Gunshow does have a couple of, I would say a lot of projectiles up his sleeve. This character's kind of sleeped on full screen. We have seen those rockets on display, those thumpers coming, the ground pound. And I would say that he has used ground pound more than any of the Jacks that I have seen.
I think that's true, yeah. I really like how he's been a full screen presence.
Yeah, he's been great at the mid screen,
Right.
up close.
Oh, what a
screen.
duck!
Wait a minute, this gauntlet's gonna get loaded. And
He's
how
got
has
the
he
skull!
Got the skull back?
The skull, it's so cool!
He had it earlier in top 16, and maybe that's what it's gonna take here.
He's the brains of the operation. Got a couple hundred damage for himself. Oh, okay, I like it. Oh, punishable, yeah.
And how much mileage did Gunshow get off of that amplified back forward to get here against Hayatei? So many getting the hits. How effective is it gonna be here against Deoxys?
Hey, keep it up. Nice.
Beautiful pickup.
The hands are going to be warm. Oh, yeah. Okay, what do you got? What do you got? Oh, nothing.
Time to freak
Hold
out.
on.
And
Hold on. Is that it?
If he hits it,
Give me
this
that timing. Give me that
health bar,
timing.
it's gone. 400% for the damage is absolutely decimating the health bar. And Gunshow goes up 1-0 here, David.
It might as well have been 400%.
It's 400%. It's so much damage all at once. And the execution of Gunshow on display right there. Last hit just framed. It's got to be perfect.
I don't know about switching things out here. Look at he doesn't have the skull anymore. That's clearly worse. Clearly worse.
Deoxys obviously feeling
Come
that.
on, Deoxys.
He said no skull.
What a
I don't know
decision.
about this
What
one.
a decision. To get rid of the skull on purpose. I can't believe it.
Now we were running first to twos coming into this top 8, and now that we have arrived,
whoa, okay.
we're going to be going to distances here. Oh, he's changing up when he's taking on. That's pretty disgusting.
Last game, he was much more about staying away and only. Oh! Look at this. He's relentless. We're working on an F right now, folks. Not anymore.
I actually talked to Coach Steve right before the top 8 began, and he said that normal is something you will never see out of Jax players, and we've seen it at a Gunshow twice this tournament, and in that fashion. Half screen anti-air pop up to the corner we go.
It's not quite enough.
Thumper.
I love that he builds that heat like that. Beautiful stuff out of Gunshow.
And he utilized that heat in every, like, how do I say this? He uses it in every way possible that the character's designed to, right? With the rockets, with every single crushing blow. He's trying to maximize the damage where and when he can. And utilize the tools best when and where he can. And here comes some damage out of Deoxys. Did load
some
up that
damage?
Early.
You saying some damage about this?
That's a little bit.
That's all right. Some damage. Is what Aquaman said.
And this damage right now is what he sacrificed the damage for earlier to obtain.
Right.
What this character gets me, loads up that Infinity Gauntlet early on, and no one does it more frequent or better, I would say, than Deoxys. He is all about the damming.
Yeah, he really capitalizes well on almost everything.
And that
here you go.
bar
This
is
may be it.
gone.
Yeah, should be it.
Because in his own words, in everyone's own words, when he does that, right, because you sacrifice that first combo,
yeah.
For the rest of the match, you have to touch them twice, and they're pretty much gone because all of that damage is unbreakable. It's just a hard thing to deal with once he's got it set up.
Hey, okay.
There's the first
got pressure here. See what he makes out of it. A little bit. No stolen turn attempted right there by Deoxys. Gunshow knew it, and he went in.
There we go. That's going to load up some heat right there. And he's really, I've noticed that Gunshow is actually a little passive sometimes when he's got the heat.
Right, he has like a spacing Jax. It's not just about wild pressure.
He really likes stepping back just a little bit outside of wake-up ranges, outside of some certain swing ranges, and he likes playing that space, has those zoning options, or can just turn up the heat at any time.
Well, he's going to need to snowball it now.
And coming for the mix. He's got the fatal blow. This is where we know.
One of the scariest things. Yeah, he backs off to where he can react with that fatal blow, and now Deoxys knows that, so Deoxys is not giving him anything. Oh, maybe the chance.
Oh, my goodness. Every movement forward by Deoxys can just get lit up by this fatal
blow. There it is! There it is!
There we go!
Now, this is the start, friends. The next mix-up right here could be a 50-50 for the game.
Here we go. He's going to come in, one mix-up potentially, but we also know him to back up here
backed
as
off.
the
He
mix-up.
has backed off in the past.
And there it is! He could come in with
some
lows loaded.
Okay!
It's the amplified back forward two. Snatched him with the unblockable grab at the end of that. You have to hold your crouch without blocking.
You have to just neutral duck against a character like Jax.
That has a bunch of mids. If he doesn't amplify it, you just get palmed right to the mouth.
Yep.
Hard to deal with here, and it's Gunshow in his first top 8 on the pro competition, up 2-0 on who is the veteran, not in years played, but on the pro competition here, having made those top 8s, getting some wins here.
Gunshow's
in
weekend,
MK11.
incredible so far. Again, he's already gotten through Jur, Tweety, Big D, Hayatei. Why not Deoxys?
Why not? Match point for winners finals. What an event. And for it to be a Canadian here in Montreal, David.
Oh, Deoxys is trying to settle things down a little bit here. Yeah, just going for the loops.
We know it's not on the same level, but a Canadian did just win the female U.S. Open in tennis just last night. And if Gunshow can do that here.
All right, in A-Sports, though.
Yeah. I said not as big, but
in A-Sports, yeah.
Canada will take it.
Let me know what's happening in esports, all right?
Right now, what's happening is a lot of damage of Geras. This is exactly what's happening. And what's going to be for breakfast? Patience.
Oh, that was the startup. You could see the beginning frames of the fatal blow, but it just wasn't fast enough. The armor had not yet activated. Just a little bit too late.
Ooh, not sure what he was attempting right there. Maybe wanted to overhead to meet the approach. Possible input
there. It is.
Here we go.
I love that wake-up timing. Into the damage. Oh, boy.
Oh, he wants it all.
Yeah, well, oh, he even uses the crushing blow in the corner.
Over half health on a single touch out of Deoxys to get back into this match, and only needs one more offensive bar. Is coming back too.
No, too far. Not punished, actually, very rare to see. But that said, Deoxys still with the giant life lead. How long, though? That's the question.
Here we go.
Because now there's going to be these fully hot hands. He's going to come in with an oven.
With this health deficit, you would think that the patience is not going to be there, right?
I guess we'll see. Just like that, it's pretty close in life. Will he go in? Yes!
Oh, and he did commit!
If he had.
Every time they don't commit. And it doesn't seem to pay off. But you know what?
Chip it out.
Still going to have the 2-1 lead as Deoxys with the choke. Going to apply some pressure on Gunshow here, getting himself reestablished in this winner's side top 8 match.
Yeah, really nice stuff by Deoxys. I mean, I'm just still thinking back to that 500+ damage combo. That was a huge part of it. But that really is how Deoxys plays. He's looking for the optimization, and he does a great job of it.
On top of being just an incredible player. Really solid.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's everything in his game plan that he attempts to optimize. The way he uses flawless block is the same kind of thing.
Yep. He just gives himself the best reward possible. If he really sets himself up.
Just like that.
Here we go.
Right? I mean,
again.
He woke up with a different timing.
Only
right into stand 1.
Only got 57 damage there to get over 500 later.
Exactly, yeah. All right. Ooh, it's hard to take your turn after that.
Forcing that breakaway, but that's what's so great about it is that the damage has been done, right? You sit there and you say, I'm out of here. No, you've still eaten 300, 350 plus before the breakaway can even come. But Deoxys still fighting a health deficit here. Does have a fatal blow, does have the bar. He gets the hit, and instead we got some Geras throw loops. The most nutritional breakfast in the NRS scene.
Okay. He's feeding it to him. Time, Judge.
Oh, man.
Look at the delay right there. Trying to find something. Maybe trying to whip punish it down 1, but it didn't come. Deoxys then runs up, and what else would it be but the grab?
Nothing else but another throw. This man needs some milk to go with this breakfast. Deoxys back in what could be the driver's seat here. If he can tie things up here, does eat that throw. It does come mighty quick, David.
It does. Nice. And again, Gunshow just taking that opportunity to heat the hands up a little bit. I really like that usage of time. Right back in there, friend. Come on. You're not getting out that easily. No, trying to jump as well. Gunshow's really trying to take control here.
1+3 did pick up 2 there. Sometimes it drops on the anti-air. Got some heat loaded. And nice reversal position by Deoxys here. And is the breakaway coming? It does come. Deoxys not going directly into temporal advantage. Want to try to maximize and get him off this defensive bar because the next hit will put him in the lead.
And now Deoxys. Still got that corner control. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh! There's a lot of red up there. Right back into the corner.
He's coming off with a crushing blow, too, for the extra damage. 435, and didn't believe on the jump in, but another throw is going to do it. And I wouldn't want it any other way. I know you, I know the viewer at home. We are going to a final game to start our top 8.
Amazing play out of Gunshow in those first couple of games. I really liked a lot of what he did. I mean, I continue to like a lot of what he does, but then Deoxys, the way that he pressures, he's making a lot of right reads in there. He's making a lot of right reads in terms of the button timing situations. His slight delay into wake-up stand ones has really taken control out of some of Jax's whiffs. And, of course, the gigantic damage.
Yes, he has just gotten the hits here in these past couple of matches. He does have a lot of experience in this matchup. Rewind and him run this an awful lot. They're running it before top 16 even started, so he got some good experience in. And he was utilizing a lot of that short delay in the wake-up buttons. The Jax Oki, you know, what was the 4-2 whiffs? Even if they commit, there's an awful big gap there before that 1+3 comes or the stagger. Oh!
Got him out of the sky.
If he would have done forward 2-1-2, it would have whiffed. That was a nice pickup there.
Okay, very nice. Is that it? He's got a bar. Oh, no, it's not going to come up. All right. So he's going to have to settle for only 307 damage.
Only.
The question is, how intense is Gunshow going to be? Oh, wow, it doesn't end up coming up. I was wondering whether he would spend resources. No need to even consider it. It's match point Deoxys to get into winners finals.
On the verge of a reverse 3-0 to start things off. Ooh, coming in from downtown with the 4-3. That's something Deoxys has definitely added a little more to his arsenal. Likes getting those anti-airs with it at max distance plus on block. You know, just like we see Gur's utilization of the normal. They're learning from each other here.
Oh, really?
That was pretty wild right there.
He did see the 3 before. Deoxys remembered it and just went in and knew it was his turn. If you wanted it, here it is.
And how late in the set did that finally come through? And of course, it's going to work. You know, he's got him conditioned, trying to swing with down 1 from Deoxys, disrespecting Gunshow, and Gunshow finally taking his turn. And Deoxys says, I was ready for it the whole time. Wow.
Look at all these turns stolen by Deoxys. Gunshow needs a big comeback, but what better character to do that? Yeah, as soon as you went into the sky, that was a fatal blow. Now, will we see the mix-ups?
Dash up command grab, dash up throw, dash up forward to 1+3. He could even do a combo into the rockets with the crushing blow.
Hey!
And he believed, but this is going to scale and it's not going to kill.
He went with the low, the very unsafe flow, but he went with it. That was for the set right there. That was for the match.
That's the scariest 1-2 block. When it's a mix-up like that and overhead's coming, stagger into anything else is coming, and the low so hard to deal with. Excellent to bet it all there from Gunshow on what was the better option, the harder 2 block option.
Well, oh, very nice by Deoxys. It has felt like this has been mostly Deoxys for the last couple of games, but Gunshow has brought it back. Match point both.
And Gunshow held on to his defensive bar there. Deoxys coming off of all of his offensive resources. Now if he gets those wild swings, to play a little patient here, wait for that offensive bar to come back. Looks like that's exactly what we're going to see here. Possible miss of a flawless block attempt by Gunshow right there. Only got hit by the second hit, which is flawless blockable off of a jump in.
Didn't complete it. Deoxys now has, I feel, really had control over the button timings. He started to get a great read on Gunshow. Gunshow has not, unfortunately, forgotten the same. It's a big advantage now for Deoxys. Okay.
Well, here we go.
Gunshow still alive. Can't get to, oh no!
And there's the brutality. Off comes the eyeballs. Reverse 3-0 to start our top 8. Deoxys getting the win and moving along to winners finals. It has to be said.
You're right.
If he can do it again, will he be the best player here today?
Well, he's already...
Even if not, will he be the best player today?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, he's second in points overall throughout the year, and he's on a great track in order to get
how you answer them.
first place or, you know, certainly minimum 5th this weekend.
Whoa!
Wow.
But in his path,
anyway, these are the characters that we expect out of these two, Dragon, Cetrion, Ninjakilla with Liu Kang.
That's right. excellent start here by Dragon to get the crouch punish. And Ninjakilla's like, you know what, this is going to tickle. I'm not coming off a defensive bar. And that was pretty close to taking that flying kick to the mouth and getting crushed and load at that. Scary stuff. Kang, just an absolute complete character. Can play this at full screen, can play this up close.
Yeah.
These are two real complete characters. That's why you see them here in top 8, and that's why you see them kind of floating at the top of some of the tier list out there.
Yeah, a lot of people are putting these two right up near the top. At the top, even. Wow, okay! What a
Ready for the cancel into Hell's Wrath.
Look at the anti-air out of this guy. Amazing.
And here we go. This is Ninjakilla, ladies and gentlemen. If this is your first time seeing him, you're welcome.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, speaking of complete characters, as a player, he's very complete as well. He has the execution and the mix-ups and the spacing and the timing and really everything.
And again, to come into competitive with that, right?
Right.
Having never been really seen before offline at competitions, for him to bring that.
Yeah, his story is much more about online play until just this last few months.
And apparently from what we found out yesterday, too, the household is incredibly skilled. And do you honestly want to know what that reminds me of?
Yeah.
Back in the early 2010s, right? Sonicfox's household was very similar, where it was the older brother who was rocking the world championships of DOA, and it was Sonicfox that, so young and as a little kid, starting his career and getting those results incredibly young.
Yeah.
And we saw Ninjakilla's brother taking the Sonic and Dragon Ball. Only happens to be one of the best players of all time.
Pretty good. So we got the corner here for Dragon. He's got a little bit of a life lead.
So I think the question
trying to
is,
maintain it, but man, playing against all the tools that Lou has in that situation is very difficult to do. Now we see Ninjakilla. Okay. Oh, what a tech!
Ready for it. Had the flawless
A
block.
little too far.
Punish.
But again, right into the grab is Ninjakilla. And yeah, I mean, as you said, Lou just doesn't really feel uncomfortable here. He still has great fireballs. He has the ability to move very quickly with that dragon kick. And he's playing like it. You can see him hopping every little while, just in case the geyser comes out.
And this is something that, again, we saw him.
Okay.
Wow. That we saw him
310
against Foxy, where he has been in control against the best players in the world at controlling the paces of the match, at controlling the momentum. And Ninjakilla's taken it to two of the best on this planet back to back. He's looking poised.
Yeah, I think the thing that jumps out to me the most about Dragon is control. I think that if I had to describe Dragon's style the sort of most succinctly, it's that he's control, and he's great at it. And yet, in that match, it felt like he was the one who needed to move because it was Ninjakilla who was controlling, especially in the final round. Yeah.
And I would say that also about a Foxy Grandpa, but here's what gets interesting. I would say that about his Shang, and not necessarily some of his other characters. But his Shang is all about that full screen presence, the up close presence, and just playing the spacing. We were so impressed by some things Foxy was implementing, even on the loser side run, the winner side run, of course, the Celtic run, with his presence of mind and reactions to utilizing the ground eruptions as half-screen punishes and just controlling the pace of the match and stopping you from approaching, punishing you full screen. That's exactly what Dragon likes to do all day, every day with Cetrion, but it's Ninjakilla up 1-0.
Nice, and he does spend the crushing blow on it. 2-3 comes out.
No breakaway by Ninjakilla. He's just going to take this.
How about that? Okay, so 40%, 400 damage.
No meme at all that Liu Kang still might be in healthy.
Oh, wow, really took control of that situation. But here's Dragon. Absolutely ready for that.
No offensive bar. Made a championship caliber decision to get 14%. That is what we are looking at when Cetrion is low on resources, and she's so resource heavy on her offense.
Fight.
You may ask yourselves at home why Dragon doesn't get a lot of conversions off of jump kicks, because it's an odd space for Geyser to completely whiff. Because sometimes she can do close, sometimes she can do far, and there's a magical middle spot where they both can whiff, and that looked like to be one of them. So smart not to go for it and potentially be punished.
Well, Dragon definitely looking a lot better. Okay, yes, he checks the movement right there at Ninjakilla, trying to move.
And with the health lead, I expect him to have the control with the health lead, just like we saw Ninjakilla last round.
Right.
Oh, sorry, last game.
Yeah, it's definitely on Ninjakilla to try to move in, and you see him trying to find those opportunities. Dragon, each time so far, this game has really shut it down. Oh, even the jump right there. Even that jump. the mix-ups, the spacing were just totally controlled by Dragon in that game. Like I said, that's what I think about his style.
And he's had that really since day one emerging onto the scene.
Yeah.
And I hate to bring up the character, but Kobu was the same way, only a way different style, but all about control in that you never had a turn or got to play the game.
Right.
And so he really likes taking away your options and taking away you playing, essentially.
Knock shot out of the sky. Ninjakilla can't quite move.
Wow, those tendrils were out there for quite some time. They were just lingering. Like a cranberries hit. That was a deep reference. I don't think anybody got that.
I'm from that.
Here we go.
I'm from that decade.
All right, let's get it. Balls have been great, and that was a reversal counter, so it wasn't a punish.
No, but look, the intention is to try to get the knockdown into pressure, and he is up close in a way that he has not been in this round until right now because of that dragon kick.
Dead even on health.
What timing!
Opening him up with a forward 2-4. Breakaway, and this is where Dragon had him in the last round, to be able to maintain the control, make a big return jump, and he rebuilt the space with the backwalk there. Very smart.
Just great backward movement, does Cetrion. That said, Ninjakilla's in now, and if he can really find one mix-up, one hit can do it. Yes, absolutely.
And we saw him against Rewind just swing.
Okay, there it is!
The confirmation! Ninjakilla taking round number 1 here. And we talked about that statement win against Rewind. It was a swing into Fatal Blow, where only second hit of the string hit, and he just did it. So I don't think that he's afraid to put it on the line.
Right.
Round 2, fight.
Wow.
Appreciate that play style.
And right there, how much of that round was Dragon in control?
Right, exactly. Here's Ninjakilla just like that. Escape failed. It's a bummer against Liu Kang. Wow, hoping to snipe her out of the sky, but instead Dragon was on the ground.
Dragon's probably hoping that wall would absorb it that high too, try to get that crushing blow in the application. Barely seen in competitive play. Loving that back movement by Dragon. Trying to catch Ninjakilla, whiffing in front of him, trying to get him to reversal buttons. And wake up jump.
Yeah, he's out of the corner now. Just like that, it's Ninjakilla's turn. Oh, he wanted it so badly, and then Dragon expected the forward movement.
Almost tying up the health.
Yes.
This is going to put Dragon on life alert here. 80 health and just a forward 4 after the jump in. Dragon getting disrespectful and retaking the lead is Ninjakilla.
Yeah, that was one situation where Dragon thought he could steal that turn.
That's right.
But nope, got his hand slapped.
That's a big 50-50 in Mortal Kombat is where does that jump kick interact with your hitbox, right? If it's really high, a lot of frames come off, and there's a lot of gaps where people just press buttons down ones, and they always steal turns, and I get triggered. But depending on where it is, and especially against a 9-frame mid,
right, yeah,
it can get very tricky.
An extremely strong offensive tool in this game.
Round 1.
So right back into it as we're on the Dreamhack stage, of course the tournament stage. Spin 2? Yes, he does.
Round 1 fight into I'm in the corner.
Okay, lovely.
Against Liu Kang.
Okay, interrupting it. Extremely important string right there for Liu Kang.
And he rarely lets that whole thing rip.
Again, we have an escape failed.
Very similar to Rewind in that they rarely go past forward 4. Really just forward. Like forward 4 in itself is just a mix-up.
It's very good.
Big teleport there by Dragon. Didn't have the 2-1-2 loaded, but still getting all of this damage, 1 hit at a time. Chipping away at Ninjakilla's health, almost giving him Fatal Blow, and this is where the last match kind of was around the same thing. Once he got the Fatal Blow, he really needs only 1 confirmation from here on out to put himself on match point. Can Dragon survive?
No whip punish for Dragon, but that said, he still has a lot of control here. All the way at any time Liu can get in, he can still do this.
Ooh.
Dragon
Caught the
snipes
toes.
him out.
Accept nature's harmony.
I really like Dragon's buttons that where he sort of expects that Ninjakilla will come in, and there's a lot of
Whoa!
Oh, what?
Entering the Matrix on that flying kick is Dragon here.
He believes.
Sensational. And that could have easily caught in the startup frames of it, too.
That's the first time that interaction has even come up. I think that's the 3rd time in the whole set Ninjakilla's done Dragon kick like that. Okay, so he's got the crush loaded, I believe, now.
Keep some restoods. +3 in the corner off of that bicycle kick restand.
Oh, maybe not. All right.
He probably has it now, and this is exactly what you want because now he has it locked and loaded here in what could be a final round match point. Ninjakilla.
Fight.
Too far, but not quite whip punished. Dragon's got to make something happen here. He's got to be a little bit more heavy in control, maybe. Oh, he had the right idea. Didn't believe it.
It was a counter two. Would have been the damage, or at least the defensive bar off of Ninjakilla.
33%.
Gave him the health lead here that he needs. Dragon is just gonna try to make up for the damage really here with Cetrion. That's been a big difference here. It's just been the damage output between these two that have been playing so similarly.
Again! No application, just a lot of advantage frames. Ninjakilla is trying to take it. Again, Dragon takes a turn. He's really interrupted well.
Hard comeback character is Cetrion, but Dragon the best on this planet.
If he finds the right hit, he's he's not gonna find it. Ninjakilla ends up doing it. And that sets up our winners finals between Deoxys and Ninjakilla 2-1-2.
And what does this set up is something we didn't talk about coming into this top 8, is that they have history.
Jacqui brings Liu Kang tournament.
And someone else who has a top 8 on the pro competition that really needed points.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Very similar to Ninjakilla. Right, got the big performance as CEO.
Yep.
And hasn't really gotten points outside of that.
Yeah, he got 17th at EVO. He got 4th at Defend the North. He got 7th at CEO. You know, it's not like he has had a bad time. Again, he has substantial points, but he needs more.
Yes.
This I gotta see.
He was sent to loser's side by Sonicfox after defeating Biohazard, so his run has already been tough. He then had to make it through Phoenix, Scar, and now he's up against Dizzy.
And Dizzy, another Liu Kang here in this top 8, and Kevo rocking Jacqui Bay Briggs.
Yeah, not the first time that we've seen Dizzy go with Liu Kang.
That win over Scar by Kevo, I saw what had to have been like 5 forward 4 whiff punishes back to back, and I was like, this guy's playing out of his mind.
Right. Well, starting things off well here. Oh, no. Okay, well, at least into more pressure.
These two, I'm assuming, have absolutely no history on the pro competition as well between the two. Not to my knowledge. We're going to take a look at that. Kevoxreborn trying to outplace himself on the last pro competition at CEO. See if he can place any higher here.
You are correct. I don't have a record of them having played, and thank you to fgcombo.com for helping us with that
Yeah,
research.
what a site, by the way. That is making us look way smarter than we appear.
Yeah.
If we're being honest here. Basically compares all the smash head-to-heads for us, rather than looking at the individual brackets, which used to take hours before tournament started.
Yep.
Keeping it safe with the dash punch.
Dizzy. Well, okay, here it is, though. Amplifies once.
Dizzy's really showcasing
There it is.
a multitude of characters here, right? He has the duo of Sonya, Liu Kang.
Yeah.
Also has a Cassie up his pocket, and he's been playing them to get into this top 8 at the highest possible level, every single one of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to respect somebody who is so blatant about just picking the good characters. To be honest, his opponent, Kevo, same mindset.
I mean,
I respect it. I'm not making fun of it.
When I first asked him if he was playing Liu Kang, he said, of course, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I hear you.
Well, same thing, you know, all these characters we saw get slight touches in the balance patch. We still see equally as effective, and one of them here is Jacqui.
Yeah, unfortunately for her, there was no meter right there in which to confirm.
Still looking as good as she did before.
Getting a knockdown for a little bit. Kevo patient. Even chip is relevant at this point. Yes! And finding it before breakaway was even an issue.
Caught him
Dizzy
pressing.
goes back to character select. Do you think he'll switch? Are you waiting to see what he does?
Okay, listen to me. Do you see what he just did to Scar Sonya? I don't think Dizzy's going to do it.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe Cassie.
Okay. So because Kevo blew up Scar's Sonya,
Yeah.
you don't think Dizzy wants
might
to
be
do
like,
it?
I don't know about this one, coach. But we'll see. Maybe he wants to be
Liu Kang
the Sonya. Nope.
tournament.
I just think he wants to be the winner. I feel like that's for Dizzy.
He wants the points in the capital, David.
Yes.
That's all he wants.
Yes.
Now, I will say I have
Round
loved
one.
Dreamhack Montreal for so many reasons, and one that we haven't talked about yet has been the surprise characters and the multitude of them. There was so many Cabals on display that did well. There were Scorpions on display that did well. There was more Scorpion here performing than pre-patch.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Look at this.
Interesting. Reevaluate yourselves.
Woo! Maintaining the string, Dizzy not expecting it there. And this is all Kevo right now. It's not a flawless, but it might as well be. Oh, not anymore.
Perfect. And that was just a swing of 1, 2, 3 out there in the desert. And Kevo walking into the active frames of it.
Saw the whiff. The old whiffy whiff of 1-2 right there. Not quite a whiff punish, but you know what? Kevo takes his turn just like that.
You're nothing.
She walks away, puts herself mid-stage. And just like that, she is right in Lu's face. What a privilege. I mean, she's in there immediately.
This is one of the few characters where Liu Kang does have to take away something a little bit out of his arsenal, as we were talking about with that 1-2. But still has every other tool needed. And here's Dizzy finally on the offensive, finally has a health lead.
I think that was Kevo trying to stand up and punish a little too early. Oh, here's
the complete whiff, but I mean, it's almost as if he was ready for it. That down one may have checked a reversal attempt. Definitely caught the anti-air and the beautiful pickup. Dizzy finally has something here, because it's been a Kevo train.
Got him.
Since round 1 fight.
Will there be a break? Yep. Kevo gets to maintain some pressure here. Yes, again. Look at that! Oh, just barely over. Right over the bar.
Beautifully executed by
Here
Kevo
in the Olympic
Wait a
Stadium.
minute. Fatal blows available. Crushing blows are available. Another miraculous jump by Kevo. No breakaway. The drop, though. This is going to give Dizzy a chance, though. Another throw. Kevo going to close out and secure the 2-0 lead. That was a dangerous position there, though.
There was a big head shake from Kevo. We saw it just before he went on your screen right there. But he shook his head, even in the win. That's somebody who's really trying to maximize everything that they can get. And when they don't, even if they do win, they still feel like they didn't get something. Yeah, yeah. And that's something you need if you want to win a competition like this.
Absolutely.
Again, we go back to character select.
Now, is it thinking or is it time to get crazy? Tournament life is on the line. Losing this puts you at 7th place, gets you those points, gets you a little bit of capital.
That's true.
But the win gets you so much more. He is in deep thought right now, is Dizzy. I haven't even seen him blink yet.
This is the time to be thinking.
He is just staring at the screen right now, lost in translation, and it's going to be Liu Kang. Almost went to the timeout. He really wanted to think about all those little situations, and Dragon does the same thing. I saw Dragon do it in top 16, where he just sat there, right, trying to think about every single thing that happened in that round and trying to find the answers in the middle of these matches, and it is not easy, ladies and gentlemen. Adjustments, these guys make it look easy sometimes. It most certainly is not.
Had enough sport.
Oh, again the whiff. The rare wake up. Haven't seen him a lot. Might have been looking for a throw, hence the down 2. And we've rarely seen this. We've rarely seen an extended period of time where Dizzy's out. Unfortunately, I guess he expected too much forward movement out of Kevo. Kevo wasn't doing it. Dizzy with the big whiff.
Yes,
and as a result, it's pressure just like that. We got the corner here for Kevo. In the side, threatening to walk around the NetherRealm stage right there.
Beautiful whiff punish there. By Dizzy on the forward 4 whiff of Kevo. That has been the staple.
You know he wants it. You know he wants to see that 1-2 and then whiff punish it, but he just hasn't quite gotten it yet.
He's about over 3 on it, but I think by the time, I mean, it might come eventually. That down 2 was still so far away.
That down 2 whiff forever. Oh no! Very lucky for Dizzy. And Dizzy did capitalize on it.
Little more offensive from both there. A little more risk-taking out of the 2.
Threatening to kick him into the rafters right there.
Oh, trying the people's elbow. And why does that push back 8 miles,
right?
David? It's insane.
Whoa! Into the clinch just like that. Trying to set up this crush here is Dizzy. And Kevo, again, there's so many situations in this set where he has stolen a turn or maintained pressure just like this. No breakaway now. We have seen him drop it, though.
Not today. Are the knees going to be it at the end? 6 remaining. Wake up buttons. He's going to steal a turn back.
He could have just gotten chipped. That's all that Kevo needs right now. If he can just find a way to get in and get close. And there it was. Match point. Kevo.
I'm not sure what Dizzy was looking for off the double down. I think maybe he was just looking for the hit stun to generate a mix. In that situation, was a fatal blow away, and Kevo puts himself on match point here.
Yes. Great response.
That had been timed perfectly to hit the recovery of that roll with issues that are already there in the matchup.
I like how Dizzy was waiting there just to see whether Kevo would drop the combo.
And there's one of the few call-outs of Dizzy in this pressure too. Kevo has been relentless and has been right 80% of the time in this pressure that he's generated.
Yeah. Into the corner. Yes. Oh, one more combo will do it. One more. One more. Anything now will do it. Dizzy's life on the line. And that is it. Dizzy out. Kevo moves on with a 3-0.
Solid victory there, moving along. Did we see Hayatei fall to at Celtic Throwdown? Video games, yo, Jax.
Ah, okay. I know Fox has been playing Jax. Not like this is coming out of nowhere here. But I talked with him earlier, and according to Fox, Devora was their main. So I'm a little surprised to see this. It sounded like they just wanted to play that character, but no. All right, hey, hunker down Jax. I'm happy to see it.
Yeah, Fox really wanted to win a major only with Devora, and almost got it.
Almost got it.
Almost got it back at Celtic, but here,
nice.
They're going for the win.
Hayatei expected it. Comes in.
Ready?
Lovely Lanzy's punish. But, as you said, every time Hayatei loses to something, or really after every major, he will go back and do a lot of homework and figure something out. So, I don't know. I'm sure he lost. Oh, what?
Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, as I'm prattling, it's Sonicfox just taking control.
Both of them are going to have a breath of health, and it's Sonic who's going to have to get in on an acid puddle right now. He's in.
Yeah, that was the game.
Jax just does that.
Yeah, seriously.
Gets in your face, bullies you. He's a mean dude.
That said, if you're Hayatei, you got to think, well, you know what? Other than Fatal Blow, I was doing fine. Fatal Blow won't be available the rest of the game.
Sonic bopping him on the
hands are hot. Oh!
That's going to
break away naturally.
Cool down a little bit here. Probably get one wave off, and another Savage down too. We talk about Hayatei with the adjustments. It's been a roller coaster of a year. It's the ups and downs. It's the good, the bad. I was going to say, oh my goodness, I'm not making that reference just yet. Where there is the ugly, and then he makes the adjustments. Because we have seen those results that were un-Hayatei-ish.
Yeah, he's somebody who you expect to do super well. And look, he has mostly done that.
The bop on the head. One of the cooler normals in this game. At max charge, does have a crushing blow.
Hayatei is being so buttonsy. Time it,
Wait a
time
minute.
it, time it. Okay, Sonicfox ends up taking it just like that.
And just
the bop. The charged bop.
Just for shows offsies there, David. The bop on the head. That's a very unique normal. If you charge it, changes the frame data to it, has the crushing blow.
Yep.
But it does take quite some time.
Yeah, it's really just on a read or call it. Actually, you can combo into it in some situations.
Yes, you can, off of a off a jump in, but it's really tight.
Yep, it is.
Oh, putting Hayatei to sleep is Sonic.
Sonic with the pressure here. Before he gets those hands really warm, as you'll notice, it's basically 15% damage or less. It's not a lot, but then, I mean, we've seen it. He explodes once those hands get heated.
This is the snowball effect. And hunker down still, even though he doesn't do a lot of damage, right? We see a lot of, it's very similar to Cetrion, where we see that damage so consistent throughout the round.
Right now, looking pretty consistent, though, honestly, is Sonicfox.
Yeah, the tool's just so solid, even outside of those crushing blows, of the fatal blow, everything's still there. That is such a quick overhead when you do not charge it whatsoever.
I feel like I don't see it very often, but I
just
don't know why. Yeah.
Well,
got him.
Who would showcase some of the cooler stuff? I mean, none other than Sonicfox.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Out of the corner, though.
Go to sleep.
Little mix-up, something you got to do sometimes. Yeah, he probably wanted the corner again. Hayatei probably knew it. Just guessing. Now Sonicfox is here. And if he finds that command grab again, he can end it. He knows that. Oh,
yes.
Can he time it right? That's the only question here.
Does
you know
it again and back-to-back. Sonicfox with the just frame command grab taking an unholy amount of health from you. We talked about you know, characters with scary command grabs, and I think we came to the realization that Jax's might be purely based on the fact that it can take half of your health bar.
Right.
From a throw.
Yeah, the condition there is that you just have to time the buttons properly, right? It's kind of a tight window, although not as tight as it's been in the past.
So with execution comes the reward.
Right. But that's this one major thing that does not rely on the hot hands. Now the hands are hot, so he can get in here.
Even worse, though.
Yeah, no, for sure.
The command grab one doesn't utilize it, and am I correct in saying that the command grab one, he keeps the heated hands afterwards? I believe, I'm 5% sure.
I got a brain fart on that, man.
5% sure. There are some crushing blows where he doesn't keep it afterwards, and that's what makes them even a bigger threat when he does have the heated hands. But not to mention, I would say one of the top 5 possible up threes, definitely when it comes to horizontal range. But Hayatei with that down 2, we've seen him with a lot of swings at down 2 here, paying off, and one of them getting him around here.
Yeah, I definitely believe that Hayatei can make a comeback on this, although right now he's in a bad spot, but he's such a talented player. This is somebody who has won a Premier this year. He won the Viennality. He got 7th at EVO. He was just outside top 8 for Combo Breaker. You know, he has had a great year so far.
Keeping it simple here. Hold the stick, bro. Back to full screen we go. Puts out the puddle, and now look for the forward movement, and it comes with an unblockable attached to it.
Would have been hard to keep it going. Oh, he wanted the anti-air. No, instead Sonicfox now is right up close. Right up close. Oh, yes.
Oh, keeps them re-stood in the plus frames there.
Was that he? Did he want the bop? I think he might have been looking for a wake-up. He was just too close. Oh, no. Now, one thing about Hayatei is that he tends not to play that risky style, but this tournament, actually, I've noticed it more. I've noticed it more that he has done it. He has gone for slides.
I remember the full screen one against Gunshow.
Yeah, he has gone for it.
Oh, man, I actually brought up his match of video games, Joe. Who put him in losers here?
Yeah, it was Gunshow.
So will this be Hayatei's 3rd loss in a row in the pro competition to the same exact character?
I guess it
would
be.
May put him back to the drawing board in a completely different light, where he may have to look at a change, character specific.
Yeah, because, you know, Sonicfox, Gunshow, Video Games Go, they have been able to get in. They've been able to take their turns a lot.
This is something that I see develop a lot here in the pro competition, where you play a certain person and you really get inside the head. Just by choice. Not again. Not again, David.
Oh, it was enough. And Sonicfox takes it over Hayatei, and Hayatei with the big shake of the head, you can tell. So there's not much to be ashamed about in that 1L.
Taking out his fellow SKO brother in Scar as well, and convincingly.
Here it is. It's going to be Jax naturally, and it will be Sonya.
We do not have a battle of the Briggs that we probably expected coming into this matchup.
I think this makes sense for Kevo. You know, you maybe want to control your space a little bit more in this matchup, whereas if Jacqui is the call, then she's about getting in. And if you're in, then, you know, one wrong guess and it could be Jax taking control. I think you feel like you really want to avoid that if you can.
That's right. Sonya definitely, I think, might just control the pace a lot better than
Jacqui. Yeah, you see him back off right there?
Yeah.
He didn't even want to pressure.
That's right. You know, Jax is just a tiny bit susceptible to the zoning games. You know, when people talk about his tougher matchups, it is the heavier zoners in the game. And, you know, Jacqui, her game plan is right where Jax wants his game plan. You know, they both want to be up close and beating the crap out of each other.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, okay.
That being said, Mama Blade can play both sides of that playing field very well.
No doubt.
Screen and here up close, of course. This character hasn't changed almost at all. The zoning is not touched whatsoever. Just a little bit of the combo potential, and that's it. She's still got the complete game.
And still does great damage, honestly.
Still great damage. Still great zoning. Still a great character.
Uh-huh. So you see up close, it has been up close when Gunshow's been able to take advantage of things. So Kevo has moved in a couple of times, and like I said, those 2 situations where Gunshow has had pressure, it's because of Kevo having moved forward in the first place.
Oh, baby, this is where you start to feel the heat off of Jax's arms themselves in person, like IRL. You start sweating when this man's sitting in front of you.
Putting you in the oven.
Excellent.
What?
Okay. So far away, and we've all been there, that it's so hard to convert, because that's from so far away. It's our first time with Sonya being displayed in this top 8 as well. This is a decent character variety, you know. A lot of the usual suspects and a couple surprises.
I like that a lot, yeah. Immediately into this, do not give hunker down Jax a shot. Yeah, I mean, you just want to take it immediately, and he did. So nice game one to Kevo.
The unnecessary curb stomp, going up 1-0 here. Again, looking like the veteran.
Sonya wins.
Gunshow's been around for quite some time.
Sure,
But
yeah, both of these players have.
Kevo was winning majors
Round
before
one.
even I got into the
Fight.
scene.
Yeah, back in MK9.
And not a lot of people know that. He's been winning for a very long time. He's been mostly a Mortal Kombat player.
Yeah.
And a very unique story coming in is that he kind of sits back a little bit when the injustices are out. And when Mortal Kombat is announced, he's like, all right, I'm back. Who's the best character?
Right? Yeah.
I think he just shows up to someone's house and he's like, all right, Mortal Kombat's released. Who's top?
Yeah. Gunshow trying to get things going here. Oh, no! No punish on that on the whiff. Could have been big. Instead, those hands starting to cool down a little bit. Yes. Okay,
What a
very nice.
pickup. Not a bad amount of damage for a conversion of a jump kick there.
Yeah, and that, yeah, okay, he does go for the grab.
Love the animation on that. The pure WCW power bomb.
Round
Kevin
two.
Nash style there to close the command grab out. Coming in with the
Great
overhead
block
hook.
and punish properly, too.
They do it so rarely nowadays that it's you're like, oh, they actually did it. They actually let it rip. Can't be hard to put.
Again, getting those hands warmed up. Yes, got that projectile. He
Kevo,
really has done that a lot. Gunshow will just back off oftentimes.
I mean, when he's got those heated hands, that projectile, the rocket projectile, really good at trades, incredibly fast, recovers really quickly.
Oh, yeah, it's
And
great.
he comes to decent zone. He's got
Good damage.
He gives it a great mid projectile in the thumper that also trades well. Has the low and another from the top rope.
Oh!
This man, and what a big whiff.
Punish!
From downtown.
Uh-oh, you gotta wonder if this is the start here. Kevo wants it to be. He's backing off. He's looking for movement. No! And then instantly, I feel like as soon as her feet left the ground, that down two was starting up. As
That
soon
was-
as it happened.
That was the most preemptive down two I have
Right?
seen. When you go into the active frames of the
Sonya.
anti-air, that's when you know it's preemptive. Oh my goodness.
Nicely done. Gunshow taking a game.
Stand down.
Gets some classic arms. That was a classic anti-air.
Sure was.
That was a Jax MK2er right there. Trying to create a no-fly zone. Great back and forth here. 1-1 here.
Round one. Fight.
Kevo, what else would it be but trying to back off? And Gunshow, knowing that, comes in for the grab. I feel like that's the first satellite drop I've seen on this set. I feel like it hasn't happened very much.
Beats him with the air-to-air. You know that a possible air throw is coming off that jump kick. That's what's crazy. Jax can just buffer that with no downside whatsoever.
And going in now is Kevo. Not just about the zoning. It's not just about trying to maintain a distance. It is about pressure. Oh, wow, he's looking for the wake up.
Oh no, not enough range on the up two. Had the right idea. The up three, of course, is going to have the range where you're not going to get what he
Oh.
wanted, which was the damage. I mean, still had to deal with the breakaway.
Oh no, don't give this character a
Don't-
chance.
don't
It's
get
two
fatal
mix-ups.
blow.
It's two mix-ups away. It's one fatal blow into something else or anything else, honestly. If he can just keep his train going, no.
I
That is
would have come back to bite him. The fact that he did not just confirm that into the fatal blow and put it on a bet.
Fight.
But we know Gunshow to be the aggressor in that situation. That's right, degressor. I said it.
Yeah, sure. I got the meaning. Really trying to take a lot of turns here as Gunshow. Looking for the last hit of that string because it has actually come quite a bit. The low finally. Been mostly overheads.
Oh.
Again, overhead, no commitment.
There we go.
Kevo's been going in after this.
The reverse stunner.
Nope, not
and
now.
Backed off, that's right. Especially with the health lead. I guess that's why he backed off, if I had health lead
Okay.
on the hit.
But now he's just giving Gunshow fatal blow. The rings. Okay, at this range, the rings become very ill-advised. Nice, Kevo. As soon as
Exactly.
Gunshow got to that range where he had fatal blow, and where on screen he was within range to hit it, Kevo was like, all right, no more rings. I'm in here. I have to move in. I can't zone.
I love these players that are able to just, have that flip to offense out of nowhere. And it can catch you off guard, just like it did Gunshow there. He was looking for something to fatal blow.
Round one. Fight.
And by the time you react, to Sonya Blade throwing a mix-up in your face? It could be too late, which is what just transpired, and it's Kevo up 2-1.
Chipping out a little bit here. Okay, yeah, finds a hit. Kind of fake as well. No staggers allowed here.
No belief in the overhead, though. He has not, well, he did it one time, overcommitted, and he didn't go punish.
Oh, no, that was maybe a big chance. And it's back to this distance game now. Oh, he did do the rings. Even though there's a fatal blow right there, not going to do it quite yet.
Kevo just a single hit from a match point in his favor. What an anti-air reaction. And Kevo, match point to continue this miraculous run here in Montreal.
The last Canadian player is right here. This is Gunshow. He's got to make something happen. He needs to steal a turn. He needs to start snowballing. Easier said than done.
We saw that earlier from him with Jacqui. You remember that from distance out where he did the short hop? You just go into an active overhead.
Wow.
That's the last thing, at least probably the last thing you're expecting on an approach here at MK11. And there's
no breakaway.
Of the overhead. That's the first time he just did it here. He had conditioned him so many times with the overhead that he wouldn't commit, right? Just does it there, and it's Kevo, 3-1, advancing on the loser's side. Second player in FGC history to beat Sonicfox twice in the same tournament was Rewind at Celtic Throwdown. Ever. And if we think about open brackets, the only person to ever do it, the only person to ever beat him twice in the same bracket before was Forever King at E-League.
That's right.
That's it. So to do it, Dragon, you saw someone with the skills of Dragon at CEO, the way that he beat him on the winner's side where he destroyed Sonicfox, still unable to do it back-to-back in the same tournament because you gave him the information to beat you in that victory.
Yeah, and even at EVO, when they played in winners finals, like I said, it was 3-2, so it was pretty close. And then it was a blow-up. Sonincfox took a 3-0 after that. So here's Fox. He now has Devora. That's a character he's been maining, as we said. He played Jax earlier, but he's maining this character. So that's what they told us.
This is their first matchup in the tournament, which is where Dragon has done well.
Yeah.
This might be his best chance because it's their first time meeting up, and he's had success, and it's also a different matchup than what we saw in those games.
That's right.
Where it was Cassie Cage doing the work.
I love that stand one.
Back at Summit, where they also met in Grand Finals, was Jacqui, a different matchup. And here we get Devora. And Dragon had a slight conversation with him, I believe back on Friday about it, and he said that this Devora is just incredibly scary, and the range that this character plays at is unorthodox for MK11.
I think that's fair to say, yeah.
Like right there, that jump in could have lost something. It's kind of ridiculous.
Her jumping is so far. The setup, it's coming.
Oh, yep, this is this
so
pressure.
Dragon knew it, he needed to block. Sonicfox backing off. Just where they feel that they can control things really well. Finding the final hit.
Almost felt the most powerful being in this game, which is the Starfish on this Sea of Blood stage. If you guys notice, it's a incredibly large generated fish in the background. One of my favorite stages of MK11. I like that. There's no, like, this stage is by far the best. A lot of people like a lot of the different stages. Like, there's a lot of variety.
Oh, what blocks out of Dragon? I think that's important to show, too, that although during that time he really couldn't counteract just because of that bug coming, he at least is blocking properly, and that's a good thing to notice.
And I think that's something to take away. You know, we see so many people get deleted, trying to press buttons and trying to disrespect that amplified bug when at the end of the day, guys, hit or block, it's a coming. You could hit Devora all you want. Those bugs got her back.
That's right. She's got a huge life lead here. Fox even bringing out the very slow little flyer
projectile.
Yeah. Dragon knows he needs a lot of work.
But it does have one of the cooler animations where she just like go and get her, my child.
It is. Great blocking by Sonicfox moving forward. Oh boy, if only there had been commitment. Hard to have expected that though. It's not enough. It's not. Oh, Dragon can steal it. He could. No.
Oh, it's gonna be the throw for Sonic to go 1-0. But Dragon from to reestablish himself in that round is just gonna use that here in game number 2. We'll see how much he thinks here. Normally, when he does well in the round like that, he'll go right back into it because like I'm starting to feel it, and that's what we saw at EVO, where game number 1, round 1 was a blow-up.
Kitana.
Really?
Wait a minute.
Tournament.
Oh, really?
Everything I've said before this
Wait,
has
which
been a
Kitana
lie.
is it? Which I didn't see which one he picked. Are we
And
going
I regret
Highborn?
everything. If he picked Highborn, we're in for a treat.
Are we gonna see the new
The
Highborn?
fact that we're seeing Kitana is a treat right now. Dragon.
Round 1.
What do we got? Highborn Kitana. She was recently added to the game in the patch, if you
Recently
recall.
added to the game, has very unique properties to her moves. One of the only characters that has variable block and hit advantage.
Oh, there you go. Especially if you get hit by that, you cannot move after that. It's definitely Dragon's turn.
What a start here.
There you go. Those have a lot of advantage.
And they're all about control and mix-up of if it's going to be the side or the teleport.
And okay, so I guess if Dragon tells you that he's worried about that range that Sonicfox has been playing Flora at, this is a character who can deal with that, right? I mean, her those sides will attack from very far. She can pressure up close.
Oh, he's going to take. Round number 1, though, is Sonic, but you see why Highborn is so effective right now. Those fans, even though he can just do a single hit right into it, it's still 20-something% at a time.
Right.
It's bam, 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 bam. Where'd your health go, bro?
Right.
Round 2.
And of course, there are characters who deal more damage, but that's just pretty consistent stuff.
And can be plus on block,
Yeah.
so it really becomes a guessing game. Just pressure.
Well, that can't be plus on block, that's for sure. That overhead, I mean, with the bug saving her, it can be safe, but that by itself.
Who would have thought 2019 Mortal Kombat 11 Pro Competition Top 8, 2 of the best players of all time, we see Devora versus Kitana.
But why not? You know, that's. I really feel that this is certainly in keeping with Sonicfox's style and Dragon. I do think that this character fits what he likes to do in this game as well.
This is a little more old school Dragon to me.
Yeah,
this is that MKX Dragon that I'm seeing.
I agree with you.
He said, you're gonna play a different game with this set play, set up character. Let me go back to MKX2 and try some offense. And there, with only the one fan, I believe it becomes really negative. Those were 2 close rounds. Sonicfox stole the first one with a fatal blow. Up 2-0. Dragon, I don't know. He didn't do any worse than the Cetrion pick.
Oh, fair enough.
And he's going back in.
Round
Tournament
1.
life on the line. It's Kitana. And he was a Katana main back in MKX, by the way. Don't
Sure.
forget, he played a lot of characters.
Whiff punish, yeah, she's really there on the down 2 for a while. So taking advantage just like that, 300. Okay. And right into it. Now you do see Sonicfox using a lot more of that sweep. You feel, they feel like they've established that overhead really well. Uh-oh! As anti-air, this leads into bazillion damage.
Big damage that's unbreakable, and if you break away, I mean, you've already, again, 350.
Yeah, at that point, breakaway
It's
is
kind of
whatever.
that Geras effect.
And Sonicfox puts out the bug there anyway, so
He
even
does.
if there was a breakaway, he'd still be in trouble.
And that's why he does it. He actually sacrifices damage for the
Right,
setup,
exactly,
which is
yeah.
how he plays Devora. He's all about being one step ahead, making you think, activating his trap cards. He is a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! He's got the best backfield right now in MK11. Don't activate this man's trap card.
Hey! Directly into it. Just a couple hits beforehand. This is going to do a chunk. And we're even seeing that broken skull, by the way. There's a shield. And it is. That shield might have saved his life.
4.53.
Yo,
This is unfair.
Okay, that was pretty
This
sick
is-
right there. Usually, I feel like that air bug is like, you know, all right. But
I
right
hate to
there,
make-
the usage of it
I
to
hate
go
to
over
make
the fans.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Respect back. He played the entire field right there. The entire thing was covered. Oh my goodness. What do you do in that situation?
I mean, you lose the round, I think.
Freak
You
out.
go down to losers, to match point for Sonicfox.
Although he is playing Highborn, teleport, maybe. Well, no, but the close bug was still kind of.
Yeah, it'll still travel, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Still track. So, Fox! Waking up. Yeah, they get the big crush.
This is match point, and no breakaway for Dragon. That bug's coming regardless. Once again, hit or block. Putting
chip.
up the chip.
Even chip is at this point is a big deal. Threatening teleport, maybe.
Sonic's putting up the protection there. It's going to stop any
Now
advancement.
those bugs are not going to be full screen, so you see where Dragon
Oh,
has
wait,
picked
this
a spot. And
is
now
doing a
with
lot of
full screen,
damage. Chip.
yes it is! Oh my
wow.
god! All the way back, and that was by zoning. That was a zoning comeback.
Zoning comeback, just chipping away and then making the fantastic read, knowing that Sonicfox wanted to come in and just do something to kill you.
Yeah.
Sensational.
And escape failed even, okay. So Fox is ready for the grab. We're not ready for the direction, I guess.
See what happened to Sonicfox's health. Gone! The entire health bar just got erased.
That was in like 10, 15 seconds.
And it was
Jeez.
only a couple of straight hits to Dragon, turning things around. He's on the board. What a pick. He RKO'd every single one of us out of nowhere with this. We weren't ready.
What I love about that is that the first round that he won was by zoning. It was ending up with a zoning comeback. Second round was pressure. Both sides of things.
And just goes to show you the strength of high board. What is being looked at in a different light. We saw early on, you know, Deoxys and Samish, all these other guys were exploiting the character. I'm sure a lot of Kitana mains out there were, to give everybody credit. And this is what they found. This is the character. You know, very more complete looking. I don't want to say how complete, but again, just played 2 rounds flawlessly, zoning and offense.
Ooh. Is there a breakaway here? There's not. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong one. They actually could have, but decided not to.
Decent damage for not having a launcher. Still, great damage, Andrew.
Didn't complete it, actually. Sonicfox is ready. Here's a punish.
Oh, it's going to be the crushing blow, and Dragon looks like a completely different player right now. This is someone who was on his back. Sonicfox had
on the
pinned,
ropes,
and it was 1, 2, and that hand was a centimeter.
Right? We were even talking like, well, he's not doing any worse with Kitana than with Cetrion, right?
Yep.
We were pretty pessimistic, but I really like what we're seeing out of Dragon right now. That said, Fox still has a life lead. Trying to dash in and set things up. But this range that we're seeing Dragon play from, I do feel like there's a lot of control available to him here. Fox with the combo. It's not going to kill here. He does get a setup if you want. Nope.
That is punishable, but pretty hard. I've only seen it punished maybe once or twice in the play.
I mean, it's pretty punishable, though.
It is. It is. Minus teens. And, but Sonicfox there really outranged Dragon because that's what we expect out of Devora.
The Psy.
That is
I love the usage of the Psy right there. Yeah, because that, again, that is quite an advantage. So that allows Dragon to move forward.
By Sonic, and he's always ready, even when you break away. Not your turn, guess again. And here we go. Only has a single bug, still, guess again. Almost retook it too there. The delay only avoided the bug, but not the jump in. When is it your turn right now that Sonicfox is in the driver's seat?
Wow, actually ducked. Very nice out of Fox. Match point. Uh-oh, Dragon in big trouble, and there's no break.
The bug is out and disrespects it with a fatal blow. This is a last breath.
And there will be no bug after this. So Sonicfox still with a big life lead. I mean, Fox is still in a fine position. Unfortunately, Kitana doesn't get much after that in terms of pressure.
Stayed low. Really good low profile there by Sonic not to stay standing and eat the crossover. Potential pressure.
That little buggy bug.
I mean, that would have done it.
Oh!
Here we go.
Dragon. Okay, one more either way. Ooh, there is a fatal blow to contend with.
Look at these normals. Good flawless block. Still some health left for Dragon.
Right
cannot get hit. Does have some defense available. The Starfish putting him on one more last breath available. The offensive Dragon's going to tie us up and send us to a final match here at Dreamhack Montreal. Out of nowhere, Dragon. So clutch right now. What a performance.
One thing I love
Even
about
Sonic was like, okay,
I'm just going to say,
yes.
One thing about Fox I love is that they're always hyped when one of their friends does take a game or does win, right? I mean, clearly Fox is always trying to win and is never going to give anything up. But if somebody does manage to win, like, they're never sad about it. They're never, like, mad about it. They're like, yeah, that's pretty sick right there.
I
okay.
mean, Sonicfox is usually impressed.
Yeah, right.
Like, wow, that was good.
Wow, you beat me?
Like, you beat me.
You know that's in his head right now. You know that's in his head.
How dare you? No, just longtime friends here, going at it highest possible level, and oh, here we go. The classic pick by Sonic against Dragon. And it's going to be Cassandra Cage, and the character variety just keeps increasing here in this top 8.
Ooh. Yes, punish, and he does take advantage of it.
Sonic is now, for the first time in this match, winning.
Ooh, very close. I like the idea of the Lanzy's punish, but maybe a bit too early, maybe a bit too close.
Here too, but that, you know, one of those.
Here it is. That's what Dragon wanted before. Really grab. Okay. Dragon not ready for it.
And again, the frame rate changes no matter how many fans you block or hit by, you know? And so only one there changes, but it's so hard to react on the fly because they happen really quick.
Well, now we need to see a comeback from Sonicfox. We were talking about Dragon as being the one. Okay, and just like that, Dragon is at match point.
Was so early,
Round 2.
costing Sonicfox
I
now.
mean, this has been
match point against
a
him.
thorn in Dragon's side forever. This player,
Since
Sonicfox,
he
right
came
here.
into the scene.
And only a couple of times has Dragon beaten Sonicfox.
And Sonic has seen that before, you know, early on in the pick, Dragon did the cancel, went to the throw, didn't work out. Sonicfox, again, ready. You almost can't play the same card twice again.
Oh, great patience.
Or you do, and that's the mix-up.
Right, right. Underneath!
Went for the punish, not going to be there, and Dragon ties things up with the fans there again, 20% of the time. Catches up quick. Ooh, the back throw into the drone, you go. Reap in the space.
Here it is for Sonicfox. Takes the round. Oh,
Final
boy!
round, final game. Two greats of all time. Comes down to this.
Final
One will be eliminated. The other will play against Kevo next round. Great awareness right there. That would hit in the sky. I love that from Dragon.
Ooh, finishes the string. Sonicfox looking for the stagger and walking into the side. Dragon on the offensive here. Not going for the fans, though. Again, keeping the stagger. He's trying to chase things up on Sonic. Would it matter?
Yes! Oh, boy. I guess it's not old Kitana, huh?
Or Molina.
Or Molina, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah.
Where we get full combos off all these.
Exactly.
All these fans, all these teleports. It's been great gameplay, solid from Dragon, straight hits at a time, and that's what Hyper's all about.
There it is. Yes, confirmed. Great stuff. And not breaking away was Dragon right there, content to just play it out. Now he's got to get in. Sonicfox playing this away.
Ooh.
There it is. Oh. Okay, there is a breakaway here, but there's available too.
And no
No!
breakaway from Sonic is going to guarantee that he has a breakaway even if he gets stung again. But it's going to be Sonic on the offense and takes it in a final round, preventing the reverse 3-0. Down to the wire. I'm out of breath. That was a bump.
I think that's great.
It was decent math on the fly.
I'm not upset about that at all. I think it's super cool, actually, that there is such strength among the young players in the FGC. That actually makes me very happy.
Yes.
I think that's great.
And this is the perfect display of it.
Uh-huh.
These
Round
two,
1. Fight.
so young in their competitive careers. In this moment. And here we go. Winners finals.
Immediately.
Wait.
Hold on. What?
Oh,
Is that
no.
like a brain fart? What happened up there?
Deoxys with the head shake. That's not how you want to start.
Yeah, bummer. Oh, no!
This winners finals. and
Oh,
he is
no, a
putting
couple
it all
of
on the
big
line.
problems.
Looks like kind of a drop there from Ninjakilla to the raw fly kick. Okay, we're stealing each other out. We're just getting crazy. Let's get nuts. And how, and, you know, when we get in these tight situations, is that match from CEO going to come back into Deoxys' head, you know? And, that's Ninjakilla trying to get into his head.
Yeah, okay.
Because that's what killed Deoxys.
Okay. Oh, that's
Was
right.
the infamous parry.
Right, okay.
He punched Deoxys for being good. Can you imagine?
Well, Ninjakilla took the first round. I mean, as we said, Deoxys had a couple of errors to start things off, so I'm sure things will settle down here. It is winners finals. There's a lot on the line. Yes. Cashes out right there. But it's Lou. He can get another one of those.
Possibly looking for sand traps with those short ops.
Yeah, I think that probably is what it is. So now Deoxys gets a chance to pressure. And he comes right back in.
Oh, we got the throw loops.
Oh, he didn't believe.
And I rarely see him not believe. In at least 4-2-1 to hit confirm.
Yeah, he was just trying to go in. I think he was looking at the roll. He saw the roll, but he was like, I'll hit you. Ninjakilla got it instead.
This is where he wants to be. Took away the gap at the expense of being punishable. Ninjakilla, the early risks have paid off, and he's going to take game number 1. Early in round number 1, the raw flying kicks, and even there, that straight fireball could have gotten him in a deadly situation.
Geras.
But took away the gap, got Deoxys pressing buttons. Now,
Deoxys had a couple of errors that I think are just probably not going to happen again. So
he has a little more wiggle room.
bit.
He's got a little more wiggle room here in a top 8 versus Ninjakilla rather than the outside of top 8 match that happened at CEO. That was a 1st to 2.
True.
Got a little bit of breathing room.
That's true.
He cannot let that early
Round 1.
input error
Fight.
get to him. It may have got to him.
I mean, what an offensive start, and already 2 amplifications of the kickity kick as well.
I pray
Let's call it. Kickity kick.
The bicycle kick.
There you go.
He has been unable to open up Ninjakilla. And one opportunity, right, was when he actually gets right with the 4-2. And here we go. Finally believing and gets the gauntlet loaded. That's where he's going to be comfortable. And he, again, the way that he confirms 4-2-1 on whip, hit, block, everything.
Right, yeah, that's so impressive.
He's never punished. It's annoying.
Oh, wow!
And if you're tired of Geras jumping at you, that's your answer.
Yes, exactly. Of course, he can vary the timing, to be fair, but yeah.
Listen,
one solution.
Listen, David, these kids see this game so much slower than we do. They're seeing it frame by frame.
I hear you.
It feels like sometimes.
Very patient from Deoxys, and here's the chip kill. For Deoxys, who I'm accustomed to seeing steal turns left and right.
Yes.
For him to play that patiently right there, I don't know that that's what we need to see from him. I feel like that's not his style.
This is completely new to him as well, both of these guys. It's Ninjakilla who's playing like the one who's been here before, and he's false blocking Deoxys, which is just ludicrous.
That's Deoxys' thing, man.
That's supposed to be Deoxys' thing. Ooh, neutral jump body splash. Okay, there's some damage, and this is where Deoxys starts to feel himself. When you can take half of your life, he starts to feel better.
Okay. That's cool, 480. And in there, that was like up 2, I guess.
Had no bar, though. So Ninjakilla may have just gotten more aggressive if he didn't have the offensive bar to take the rest of his health. Now he does.
Yes.
Trying to take
both of them now stealing turns. Cool. Okay, so we're seeing Deoxys do it again. That's a good look for him.
A little more aggressive.
Oh, what the micro duck came out instantly out of there. They both have fatal now. Here it is.
And that is going to be it. Deoxys finally on the board.
Well, only in rounds.
Yep, only in rounds. He's got something here.
Your end is near.
And he's got the Infinity Gauntlet loaded. Just needs to open Ninjakilla up potentially 2 more times here.
He's definitely a big threat, and like I said, we've seen him now starting to steal a few more turns, which is important for him.
There it is. Still picks up, even though Geras was up there in outer space.
Yeah, that's how kickity kick works.
Kickity kick, just suck you in like a vacuum. Doing to Geras what his fatal blow does to others.
Right? Yeah. 1-2 didn't expect to hit. He's in there.
Expecting the regular one because of that first game. Looked for the punish, got blown up by the amplification.
I really like this range where Ninjakilla's at. It's a range where, look, sure, Geras can attack right there, but Deoxys has been a little more patient than often we see.
Yeah, he's out of 4-2 range, so he's in 4-3 and back to range.
Oh, you mean wake up?
Hello!
Okay, no, it was follow block. That was the intention.
Damage.
Oh, no! Okay, Deoxys still is in there. There's no fatal for him, but he can be a big threat. You know that. There's no offensive bar, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he needs to try to take the rest of his health bar. Nice stagger by Ninjakilla on the 1-2. The +3, and Deoxys is respecting, like you should, the 9-frame mid to follow. That's tough.
Liu Kang.
Ninjakilla.
A game away from making grand finals on the winner's side of his second major ever.
There's so much online lore following Ninjakilla. I know there are people in the chat right now.
I know there's an
I know there are
army
people in the chat right now talking about.
of people in the chat.
Absolutely.
Round 1.
And guess what? You guys are getting your moment right now.
Yeah.
Relish
Hey,
it.
what can you say?
Ninjakilla is on fire, pun intended. But here we go. No! The same mistake!
Oh yeah, he reels back in his chair, and I can see him saying, literally, I can see his mouth saying, "Come on!"
This is not great for Deoxys. I mean, for how effective he's been on this stage, it may just be the moment where he is finally, where he is in the bracket. The opponent, who knows?
It's funny because before CEO, Ninjakilla was telling me how nervous he was. He wasn't sure how well he would do. He felt like a lot of pressure in that situation. And yet, he played it well at CEO, and here he's playing great.
And here he's playing like the favorite to win.
Yeah, just absolutely in control, whether it's an offense or footsies or whatever.
Ninjakilla is now a round away from sitting back and going, who is my final opponent of this tournament that I need to beat to become champion?
To 3-0 somebody like Deoxys would just be incredible.
That sent Sonicfox to losers.
Yeah, that's right.
And what a start to the round, gets the damage. What is kind of like a safe jump there, that back jump. Reminds me of the Injustice setups where you get inside the hitbox and then you jump back.
Oh! It cashes out, and what a better time.
And now he's giving Geras a taste of his own medicine, and this is a taste of Deoxys' own medicine. Are you kidding me?
Okay. Okay. Will he spend it? He does. He does. So it's going to be about half-life. Yeah, a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Deoxys, now he finds the right hit. Oh, he wanted to just follow up, and Ninjakilla rolls back, and he wakes up with buttons, and he deletes Deoxys 3-0. Just like that. To get into grand finals on the winner's side. Ninjakilla 2-1-2.
I was in the crowd for that one. It was Sonic. Sonic just did heavy setups, and Kevo got annihilated. I'm just gonna call it what it is. Like all the setups worked. It was always his turn. Kevo didn't find a rhythm whatsoever. Can he find a rhythm here? I mean, he's already in the mix-up of Sonicfox pre-game right now.
Right.
Is the shake up? Oh!
So yeah, Sonicfox again beat Kevo 2-0 in pools, and at Defend the North, Sonicfox won 3-0. So there's a little bit of history here, and it has not been on Kevo's side.
They played a few times back in MKX as well.
Okay.
Maybe even late MK9.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
You ready to
This
get
skin
crushed
is
by my
awesome
heel?
on Devora right
You
now.
cannot
I love that.
crush
I love the colors.
She's so cool looking.
Think
I
I'll
mean,
need a
horrible,
bigger
but
boot.
cool, right?
Horrible. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, but very cool.
Okay. Don't let him get away with that. Luckily, he got the hit. Not a full combo. Maybe just wanted to break him.
Yeah, I remember it was Chef or Arma who called her a Zerg
Yes.
in the last set, but hearing that, I was like, wow, that makes me want to play Devora, actually.
And I half expected the giant StarCraft crowd that's actually next to us
Yeah,
might be able to hear us to turn their heads, but they didn't.
Say what?
They were focused on their action.
Sonicfox down a little bit in life, but
That
yeah,
is
the
a
range.
punish.
Okay, yes.
That is the range of the board that she plays at that you're just not used to other players playing, or characters, I think.
Yeah.
And there it is, just coming. I mean, 1 bug, 2 bug, 3 bug.
4.
I didn't know how to rhyme that.
You big lug. Here comes the knockdown for Kevo. Oh, Sonicfox just like that, taking a turn. I felt like part of that was Kevo looking all right, but then as soon as Sonicfox got into that range, actually, where they punished the drop, the satellite drop, after that, it was like all Fox. It was just way back into control.
Yeah, all he needs is the hit, and having the resources available to get his stuff going, and it's been a struggle for a lot of people in this tournament to stop it. And again, especially when it comes to Kevo in their last meeting. He was using Jacqui, by the way, in that last meeting, and he just got impatient and tried to disrespect rather than just wait it out. And even Scar came up and was like, you know, a little bit more patience. Just you just got to weather the storm sometimes. Because she will eventually run out of those resources.
The range really is pretty legit, though. Yep, low.
That was a punish.
Yeah, I thought that was -7.
Yeah, I thought. Sonya stand 1, is that a 7?
Well, I'm looking it up now. I don't know. Offhand.
It's one of those magical things. It's just like, remember day 1 patch, total amplified Panther became safe on paper, and then I got punished the first time I ever did it by Cassie stand 1.
Nice.
Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. It's a magical spot.
Ooh!
Kevo wants to stay alive. What's the mix-up going to be off of the curb stop?
Ah, it's -8, my bad. Okay, there you go. That one frame actually makes a huge difference right there.
Patience there by Sonic. The time is a ticking right now.
5, 4, 3.
Anything on block.
Yeah, and
On hit, we'll also do it.
as well, right. But as soon as Sonicfox went up into the sky, Kevo knew, I think, that was going to be that.
You need to be careful coming out with that, you know, like even a jump back 1 by Devora still is like a half screen active thing. Tentacle.
The ovipositor?
Yeah. I don't know. Her spider thingies.
The little Zergling blade? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's a punish opportunity. Obviously, Sonicfox gets out of that. Okay, goes low naturally.
Beautiful punish, too, on the ring. Amplifier or not, and here we go.
There's so many hitboxes coming at you.
The impatience, again, if you waited that out, it would have eventually kind of been your turn. Because he's all out of resources right now, Sonic. So if you didn't take any of those hits, he would have been out of resources, and you would have eventually had a turn and could have been in a better position here.
Fair enough. Oh, I don't know. try dashing up into that range right there. That was basically dashing up into Deborah's range.
Feeling the pressure down.
Hey.
Okay, that's something here.
Kevo trying to make this work.
Without a fatal blow, this is going to be tough. Sonic is he just trying to get a kill with that for the lull of things?
You never know.
Oh, this is rough. Oh, no.
So many bugs! The ghosts come up, the flawless block doesn't even matter.
Hits at once. That was 3 bugs at once. What?
Wins.
Yesterday, Sonicfox told me that they think that this is an S- tier character. And
Round
I was
1.
like,
Fight.
I saw you play at Celtic Throwdown. And the more I watched, the more I was like, this character's not good, but you're the best, so it's working out. And now this weekend, I see a lot that I think is actually pretty ridiculous about this character.
Yep.
To be honest, the more I think now, I'm
we were
like,
sitting
wow.
back watching it earlier just going, oh, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. The whole time.
Super cool.
This is a great run by Kevin.
Yeah. There it is, yeah. Close to the round here, and that is it, in fact. Okay, so Kevo coming back a little bit. Not out of this.
Round 2. Fight.
And you notice where Kevo's standing. It's intended not to be in that range for Dora. He either wants to be out of it or way in it at Sonya's advantage. Just like this is fine, or way outside, but you don't want to be right where that bug of positive will connect.
Sonya definitely known as one of the T-Rex limb characters here in MK11. You know, that range very short, but effective.
Yeah.
Just got to make it there first.
See what Fox builds off of this. Just jumps on in. Ah, overhead. That was point blank and could have been punished for sure, but that's Fox for you.
There's a pickup. And there we go. Bugs, no matter what, are going to track you. That's so gross. There are some instances of that bug where one bug will go one way, and you can like roll to the other side, and the second bug will autocorrect and still track you. Look at this army.
No, you can see Kevo trying to to thread the little needle, I should say.
Yep.
And yet,
Final
he didn't
round.
quite find it.
Fight.
Can I give NetherRealm some credit for creating one of the coolest like races ever in like a game or
The
like
chitin.
Yeah, the chitin are so cool. It's like it's a bug that can just generate other bugs. What seems like infinitely. And it's disgusting.
It's basically just a bug colony.
Yep.
That's all.
Like she in and of herself is a colony, right?
Yeah.
The mother, the brood mother. Whoa.
Whoa, the connection comes.
It's all
Spreading the
coming.
creep out there as she jumps up into the sky. Sonicfox is big life lead. You can see he does not.
He
doesn't
doesn't
need
need
to
to do
move.
anything
Yeah,
right
I
now.
mean they're just hanging out on the other side of the screen. Kevo, look, if you're Kevo though, is there much impetus to move yet? I don't know.
Yeah, not right now. You know, you are not building meter here in MK11 by doing all of these, and that's the one thing that we've really never talked about is that there's no meter build, so the patience really can't pay off.
That was the opportunity right there.
It
The
was.
punish on the overhead, which I think.
I want to say it's minus 16 off the top of my head.
I believe it's minus 16 as well. But I'm gonna double check
If we're
for sure.
right, and this is a character I've never even
It is minus
touched.
16. Yeah.
Woo! Oh man, I'm patting myself on the back. You're
Nice.
getting you're getting a pat on the back.
All right.
Everyone in the chat that knew that and had already possibly tagged us on Twitter about it, pat on the back.
So Sonya is no more now. It's just going to be Kung Lao. By the way, since
Kung Lao,
Kevo's
another new
down
character in top 8.
0-2, he has to win 3 in a row with Kung Lao.
Kung Lao.
Round 1.
He played this
Fight.
character, MK9, MKX. Loves Lao, and I haven't seen it yet here in MK11. What a start to went for the optimal on the drop. And it's Lotus Fish just like teammate Scar.
Yeah.
You know,
We're seeing a little bit more of that out of Lotus Fish.
and by teammate we mean SKO guys, not necessarily the organization. They train together.
Look at that. That was a cool setup, I gotta tell you. Here it is. Oh no. Fox coming in. Is this for the round? I don't know.
Nope, there's no damage right
Yeah,
now. Woo! Oh!
That was actually the last hit of chips. There can be nothing for Kevo to get touched. He has to just do this without taking anything on blocks, on hit, the big bend, and nope.
I think
And you can't even tech that.
I think it's felt the
You're
pressure.
just dead.
Yep.
You take some damage when even if you take a throw, right?
That's right.
So you're just dead.
So just feeling the pressure of my options have become almost zero. Needed to get the hit. Wanted to knock down to the fatal blow too.
That is a way that Oh, hold on.
That was from out of throw range right there by Kevo. Is he feeling this pressure right now? Tournament life.
Hey,
As this is match point for Fox and no confirmation either. Foxy somewhere in the crowd, like, shrugged, like shivered a little bit.
This is looking good for Sonicfox, even though he's down in life. Oh! Oh, he's too far.
Out of the
Wow.
range. Sonic's gonna write that down in his handy dandy notebook. Do something a little bit longer next time around.
That's a lot of resources used right there. But
There we
Kevo's
go.
trying to maintain. If he can take this round, he's still in this. Yes. And now he'll have most of those resources back by the time the next round starts. It comes back pretty fast.
Final
How effective do we see Scar
Fight.
utilize all four bars of meter? And he actually went through, I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He went through 10 bars of meter in one round.
Okay.
Like, Lotus Fist players think that it's going to be the death of them to come off four bars, right?
Yeah.
And it worked every single time. Woo!
Really?
I would have not thought that was going to hit either.
Yeah.
I don't think Kevin was even ready
Yeah,
for some kind of
right,
pickup.
He's trying to take his turn here, down one under pressure. It comes out in the bug! Yes. And now Kevo back off the whip punish! Yeah, maybe was concerned about the bug.
Exactly, because he burned Kevo so much earlier of, here, it is your turn, you can take it and hit me, but I got a surprise waiting for you.
Well, here's Kevo now. He will have a life lead. And one combo will do it. Can he get it? Oh, no, if it had been spin, if it had just been spin.
If it had been spin, oh no! Surviving the single hit as Fox into the fatal blow, and this is gonna seal Kevo's fate.
Wow, if that had just been the spin. Kevo knows.
Yeah, Kevo knows. Then the European Intercontinental.
Yep, you're right.
Well, actually, it's actually more than European. The Intercontinental taken so much more.
Yes, indeed.
Of the world.
The other thing here is that the prize money pot bonus, this is in addition to just the pot from the people who have entered here.
This is the capital that Dizzy was talking about earlier.
Right. Third place gets 2,000. Second place gets 3,000. So there's quite a difference there. 50% more. Not too bad. Here we go. It's going to be hunkered down Jax.
So this was
instantly with the stand one.
This was not what we saw on the winner's side of this bracket. We saw Devora coming out of Fox, but it was the Jax pick that we saw early in the top 8 against Hayatei, and it was looking very good.
It was a 3-0.
It was a 3-0. This is a character that has just gone unchanged since day number 1 and has been a major threat since day 1.
Yeah, Jax, one of the least changes of anybody. And it was a mauling for Sonicfox to start off.
We are loving the bops on the head. He's just looked clean.
Bop.
And this is a character that a lot of people were even like warning me about that Sonicfox had in their arsenal, and we haven't seen it.
I've only seen it from Fox you're just sort of watching the stream.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think I've seen them play it at a major yet. But here it is, obviously looking great.
All right, Deoxys.
Oh,
okay.
boy.
Deoxys was a little late on that gauntlet, still went for the full charge, and didn't have enough hits done there to kind of guarantee a 1 or anything like that. That was a little bit of an error, but hey, he's got the gauntlet loaded, but the damage is already done.
Sonicfox is just in here so close. I don't think that they've left the corner ever since
and puts him to
the entirety
sleep.
of that game, as soon as Fox got into the corner, which was itself pretty fast.
The whole game.
The whole rest of the game was fought right there.
Yes. Deoxys is struggling, and he has struggled both on the winner's final side and here to get that gauntlet like loaded the way that he wants to, the optimal way, and he didn't mess it up one time, it looked like, on his route here.
Deoxys, of course, getting into
again,
winner's
zero
finals.
pressure to actually do it.
Geras.
Of course, Geras. I think that's the only character we've seen out of Deoxys at a pro competition, even at any other major as well. I know he plays other characters.
He plays the cast, to my understanding.
At big tournaments, it's just been Geras.
I also think I saw some really cool arms on Jax coming into this. I'm really excited to see. This is 1-0 Sonicfox looking for the revenge once again. How hard is it in our history? Those arms are so cool.
Yeah.
How hard is it in our scene's history to beat Sonic twice?
Well, almost impossible. You mentioned it's only happened 2 times, and Fox has been around for a good half decade now. Half a dozen years, even.
It's almost as if he's, not to cross games in another one that he's one of the best in the world at in Dragon Ball, but it's as if he's a Saiyan in that, like, you beat him and he just like, okay,
yeah,
I'm coming back stronger. I know exactly what you're going to do.
Oh, I like Deoxys trying to take advantage of that situation with stand 1, but not quite. Trying to chase down, I think, was Fox. this is what I want to see. Okay, so to me, this sounds like he's settling down a little bit because that is the kind of thing I know him for. To steal a turn, to do a great job in the combo where he go for crush. Yes, I don't think enough. Oh, it was enough, just barely.
So,
but he was right. He was absolutely right about what to do.
That was an adjustment made by Deoxys. Could have loaded the gauntlet right there. Opted not to and just did a double down 2. He wanted damage. So I think that's an adjustment that he wants to settle down and just take the damage that's given to him off of that temporal advantage the first time around.
Oh, here's a punish.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is pretty ballsy, but this might be like, again, he might be like settling down, getting more comfortable because this is what he would do normally.
Yeah, this looks much better to me right now in this game. Certainly. Yeah, there it is. Here's the
and
playing his video
shit.
game. Woo!
That's not easy to do. I haven't done it, but he told me that that's not an easy combo, and he hits it every time.
Okay. Still no offensive bar for Deoxys, but there will be after this grab.
He says
so now, if he finds the right situation, he could kill.
What an up back by Sonicfox there to
knows
get that dodge.
You can see Fox just escaping there. Oh no!
Oh, looks for the pickup, and Sonic is just like, you know what? Bam! I have heated arms, and I think that Sonicfox is going to be the one to just do it.
Yeah, if Fox just goes in for a mix-up right now, they could end up taking it.
And there it is.
Is that enough? Oh, of course, of course.
Off of those kicks
can
come the other crushing blow. That is a safely staggered mid.
Fight.
Welcome to Jax. Welcome to Mortal Kombat.
Tried to answer here. Pretty good jump in from Jax.
There's another one. 3 gone, but close range. These are the 2 characters that have the most easily accessible crushing blows. This is another one. This could be it.
Missed the timing? Wow.
Another one. Back to back to back to back crushing blows. He shows the mercy. Go back to the match. It's matching time.
No!
Deoxys right now has a smile on his face, and he just did jump in down 2. Absolute maniac. Wow. If that's not the most wholesome smiles on players, I don't know what is.
I gotta tell you, I would not have that wholesome of a smile on my face if I were Deoxys.
I would say turn the camera
I'd be
off.
a little saltier than that. A little saltier.
So, like I was saying, these 2 characters are the ones you're going to see the most crushing blows out of both. Most easily accessible and the most in crushing blows that they have.
They're practical, they're good, they're damaging.
Practical, good, and you're like, which of the 7 am I getting hit by?
Yeah, right. I mean, they have, well, maybe not as much with Geras now, but they have real mix-ups that include the crushing blows, like legit ones.
Whoa!
Taking a lot of damage right there with Sonicfox. The bop! The bop.
I felt like I got hit by that read. I felt that.
Let's see what Deoxys can get out of this. Sonicfox is not breaking out. He was content to take it. 368. Trying to take advantage. Here's Fox. 1, 2,
3, and 4. Oh, I mean, he was like, you know what? Let's not come up question. Let's just save
I think that's probably what it was. Yeah, they probably just thought, like, look, I don't want to do the full crush here. It wasn't worth it. It would have killed.
Against Hayatei, he saved it every match to win. All 3 games, command grab victories.
Yes,
what
the whip punish. It's match point Sonicfox, by the way. Yes, the loops.
Just a change in scenery for Sonic. The switch to Jax has made all the difference here. Hello, back to back.
That does mean that there's no offensive bar here for Deoxys. It's not going to be a ton of damage.
Also, it's no defensive bar. Cannot get it. And he is inching Sonic ever so close to that fatal blow. I'm scared. I would do something really savage here, David. I would let Sonicfox hit me till I got my fatal blow.
Oh boy, I don't know, man. That's pretty ballsy in this situation.
And then try to kill him. Okay, now we're just in a savage territory. Almost double fatal blow, and that's it. That should be it. Is the damage there?
Let me see those skulls.
Oh yeah, there's the clap and the boom.
Easy.
Sonicfox 3-0 over Deoxys with the vengeance from winner's side of this bracket. And how hard is it to beat Sonic twice in a tournament?
You've seen this they had an online competition battle. That was the first time that I saw them play.
Online East. Yes, it's the first time ever that they played.
That was a 3-1 win for Sonicfox.
And didn't Ninjakilla also play the Jacqui mirror a little bit in that set? It was a lot of feeling out. And then it was twice at CEO.
Yes, and that was, of course, Sonicfox winning 2-1 before top 8. And then it was Sonicfox winning 3-0 in top 8.
It's just like we see with Dragon, right? Where you play him really close in winners, and then he bops you in losers.
Right. Yeah.
But here, only got to beat him once. And Sonicfox has to beat Ninja twice.
That's right. Of course, it's going to be 2 3 out of 5 sets, potentially, if Sonicfox wins the first 3 out of 5, then we'll go to the second one.
This is also Sonicfox's third grand final from the loser side
And
on the pro competition.
it continues Sonicfox's streak of making the grand finals every time.
And every single time that he's gone.
Every single time.
1 2 2. Wait, no. 2 1 1.
Oh, I can read it out for you. It was second
2, 1,
place
1,
at
1.
Combo Breaker, second place at the Online,
2,
first
1,
place
1,
at
1, 2.
CEO, first place at Defend the North, first place
1,
at EVO,
and then 2 Celtic.
second at Celtic, and now grand finals yet again.
Second round
Everybody
on,
was good.
Second round on, everyone's just like, oh,
Yeah.
that's happening.
Yeah.
This is happening. These
Yeah.
two are playing. They're playing. This is just one pool.
Liu
Wait a minute.
Kang.
But it's all come down to this. An entire weekend of battles
Tournament.
to see who is going to be your Mortal Kombat champion has come down to Sonicfox versus Ninjakilla. Battle of the ages. Everyone wants to see this. They're getting the runbacks from CEO, from the Online East. Let's get into it. Grand Finals time, baby.
Shao Kahn is not your master.
He's our temporary benefactor.
Why should you die in his name?
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, and for Ninjakilla, it's... Oh, that might have been the beginning of things right here. Oh, and instead it's Fox taking control. The bug's already out. You can see, I like what Ninjakilla did right there, right? He just moved away.
Yep.
Moved away.
And I'm curious to see, since they have a lot of, familiarity with each other, perhaps in this matchup we're going to see a more passive approach to the bugs from Ninjakilla. The patience waited out. Take a turn. Oh, we see the disrespect. It still get almost comboed right there.
Well, wasn't it? I think there was.
Yeah,
It said a juggle.
Yeah, it was a
hits.
combo. He just didn't pick it up into anything else.
Right.
Could have gotten that right there. And then gone into another bug because he had the offensive meter. Ooh, quick mixes.
And Sonicfox ready for the grab. And Ninjakilla now is in trouble. Okay, maybe the beginning. Certainly plenty of time on the clock.
One string, fatal blow.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're absolutely right. There it is!
Right. And what was the matchup we saw earlier where they did not react to that bug with fatal blow? I think it was the Deoxys match. We could have taken it earlier, believe it or not, when he put out the bug at that max distance. It's Ninjakilla with the reaction. It's not going to get the kill to only 332
He's
on
got to
the
make
board.
this count, though. You do not want to lose your fatal blow and not win the round.
Oh, how?
Can we talk about that anti-air? That actually is super good anti-air.
It's really good, but to do that against the Vora of all of the jumping characters at you with great jump kick, ridiculous range, Ninjakilla, he's here. Kill him.
Yeah, and I feel like that was a great round for Sonicfox for almost the entirety of it until the very end. So for Ninjakilla to end up taking it, it's pretty big. Great block, and here's
He's
the
got
punish.
the punish.
I feel like it's the first time all weekend I've seen anybody do that. Block it and punish it.
And what are we talking about? Coming in here with one of the best displays of knowledge of the game. He's got the 9-framer.
I mean, that is a big help, to be clear.
Yeah. Jump read.
Fox is going to set it up. No, it's not your turn, buddy.
And that is incredibly jailing on hit. That Avapazzo rush, still plus on hit, jailing highs. Went for the low mix-up, and Sonicfox ties us up at a round apiece. He's got a long way to go if he wants to win, but he's done it so many times before. It was a round from winning it from losers at Celtic, won it from losers at CEO. No stranger to these long sets.
Right. Sweep, okay. Something he's been using a lot. And now Fox in here for the corner pressure. Wow, they get hit. Ninjakilla instead comes in and cashes out.
Yeah, it was the counter hit. Fox pressing buttons after the sweep. At that distance, probably thinks that they're safe to press those buttons, but nope. Forward.
I love this range. I just love the comment on it from Ninjakilla. And he plays that so confidently, where he knows that he can come in and attack at any moment. Yeah, and that's how he started off that victory. He was at a range, and that range convinced Sonicfox to move forward.
Yep,
and as soon as Fox did, Ninjakilla was there, forward 4, blow it up.
Moved right into the range of forward 4.
Yep.
Just had a feel for it. Just, a natural, what feels like a natural reaction to spacing, fundamentals, what we call footsies in fighting games.
Yep.
I pray for you.
extremely strong stuff.
Because a lot of it is natural talent. That, you know, you can say, you know, it takes a lot of hard work and all this fun stuff. But the natural feel for this kind of stuff, I can understand because I don't have it.
But
they do.
It's learnable, but it's more easily learned by some people. Does that make sense, right? Like, it comes a little bit more naturally to some than others. That's what I'm talking about!
Ninja 2 games away, 3 health bars from the championship.
Sonicfox looking down at their pad right there, kind of shaking their head.
Round 2, fight.
And it's Ninja looking at him, right, as the composed player right now.
He really does look composed.
Yeah. Not phasing whatsoever.
Just sitting there, is he chewing his gum or something?
Yep. They're both chewing gum. Is that the text, by the way? Gotta be. Look at this. Lead.
No! 507. Sonicfox tries to press a button to try to take control, and yet Ninjakilla was right into there immediately. Down 2. There's a break. And so smart. No, that it was going to be a setup either way. Didn't spend the breakaway meter.
Sees the second low possible rush. Fatal blows available. Both players. Who is pulling the trigger? Who's getting happy here? Just to stagger the forward 4 Fox ready for it with the throw. Now it's the health lead. Are we going to see the passivity or the aggressiveness coming?
Well, Sonicfox really can't put out a
Oh, he
bug.
went aggressive and eats a fireball to the foot. Tournament championship point for Ninjakilla.
He's just firing on every cylinder,
Every
man.
cylinder.
The footsies are there. The combos are there. The execution, of course, you know, is going to be there with this guy. The understanding of the timings, everything is
Not
there.
phased whatsoever.
Jax.
He's just chewing his gum, listening to
chilling.
some music.
Just chilling.
What did he do?
Playing some Liu Kang.
Oh, it's Jax! So Sonicfox has gone over to Jax, and that has caused Ninjakilla immediately to put his head in his hands.
I couldn't tell if he did that before the character selection. And
I don't know.
And
I was
like
making it
he
up.
just saw, he's
I
like,
don't
he's
know.
like, whereas like right now he's like, oh, he picked Jax. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably whatever. I'm just trying to play it out, man. Come on.
Fight.
So now Sonicfox has to win 3 games in a row, followed by 3 more games.
3 more games.
Could you imagine Fox getting 0-3 in Grand Finals? I'd need a stat on how often.
I can imagine it.
I feel like that hasn't happened in a while.
If I mean, I've got the imagination for it. Do I have the reality for it? Different story.
Here he is.
Do you have the Infinity Gauntlet?
Shut up and come.
I can make some magic happen with that bad boy.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so that's a couple there. Trying to set up the crushing blow, of course, with the kick.
Oh, too late on the button is Fox to blow up the gap. And one of the worst things you can mess up.
They choose not to cash out on that. This is just Sonicfox trying to pressure, trying to get something going, but it just feels like Ninjakilla always has his turn. Look at this. How often is it has been his turn? Fox has not pressed the button. Finally!
And every time he has pressed the button, Ninja is ready. And here we go.
The amount of pressure that Ninjakilla has been able to sustain
And every time-
against one of the all-time greats has been remarkable.
Every time Fox takes a turn, he's ready. Whether it's flawless
Round
block
2.
Yeah.
or just patient enough to wait it out and take his turn.
Ninjakilla just so ready.
Tournament point
So ready for everything.
for
Here at
Ninja.
Dreamhack Montreal, they're playing on stage. LCN.
What a
We're here
statement
too.
win. For Ninja, this would
It would be hard to make a bigger statement in the 3-0 Sonicfox Grand Finals, I think.
at the most stacked tournament to date.
Right. Yes, gets the grab, and because of this, Ninjakilla will get a little bit of pressure for himself, and like I said, he's just been so good with that.
And every time Fox has gone to the air, Ninja ready for it.
Ninjakilla backed off specifically to get the anti-air. He backed off. He had been pressured. He was like,
And
no.
he's ready for that. First time you've seen that punish on tournament too.
Nobody
Ninjakilla,
else has done
the
that.
knockdown. One more hit is all he needs with the low. Fox taking their turn though.
We talk about the snowball and Jax. We gotta see it right now. We gotta barrel down that mountain.
And this is where it begins with the fatal blow.
I see
Maybe
it. We're the snow's starting to fall. Snow's starting to slide.
What's the mix-up here? Because the mix-up's not going to kill unless it's command grab. And he went for Ninja was ready. And Ninjakilla is your Dreamhack Montreal Pro Competition Champion.